Hey up everyone and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So you'll notice that I am not starting in the game. I made a bit of a boo-boo. So every time I log out I try and, I get to a safe city and, obviously I ended up in Mordona and I thought, I'll get myself set up for the next main scenario quest. And it turns out this one, as soon as you walk into the Rising Stones, it starts as a cutscene. So this is the reason why, because I'm literally I was like, oh, I was panicking, so I ended up having to close the game down. When I came back on, it started the cutscene again, straight off. So I've had to do my intro in the character selection menu. So I hope you don't mind that. So as soon as I go into the game, it's gonna start. So yeah, I'm an absolute dummy. Can't believe I did that. But then again, it's been that long, I couldn't remember that that's what happened. But yeah, as soon as we get in, I'll shut up. I'm going to probably shut up now. No, I won't shut up. Yeah, I'll shut up now. And then we'll get in. And then, alright, I'll shut up. I can't shut up, can I? Right, come on. Take your time. Right, here we go. You're here? Master Louisoir's stuff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now!
You two!
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louisoir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
The Chrysalis now accessible. Not Moon Breeder though. Come on, game. Come on, game. Oh, you can't die. I don't want it to die. Oh, there's no point in doing that. Might as well go into the duty finder. And as always, if it doesn't have like a slightly insta-pop, I will... Where is it? There it is. I'll just, you know, edit out the wait. Nobody wants to wait for that. It won't be a quick pop, I don't think. It's not something that people usually do. I'll feed myself up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a quick pop, so I will be back. And I was waiting for about 2 minutes. Not bad. Oh, I didn't type hello. Oh, hello. Hello. There. Oh, 1 DPS, 1 tank. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it, peoples. 1 tank. Come on, tanky. Yeah. Right, this can go one of 2 ways. And it usually goes the wrong way. I don't know whether I want to use any of this for my thumbnail. So I'm just gonna keep it in there. I won't need any more than that. Hello. So we've got 2 white mages, that's cool. So he does spark, and then he also does double and triple, so you have to really, if you're the healer, you really need to keep an eye on the tank's health. Yeah, so he's doing double there, so he's going to do spark twice now. And it hurts. Yeah. Now, he'll move away and he'll do a light... No, this is right. So we need to get the opposite colour each time. Right, so I'm getting a black one now, so the next one I need to hit a red. Need a red. Can I have a red, please? I need a red. No, that's a black. I don't want blacks. Oh, it's gone down. It's gone off anyway. There you go. I can get this black now. And I can get this red. There you go. Oh my god, people are dying. I don't think they realise how to do it. Oof. Right, let's get you up. Goodness. Yeah, so some people obviously don't know how to do that mechanic. It's literally, once you know it, it's just so easy. Just stay away from the same colour second time in a row. So he's focused on the other healer. I'm quite sure they focus on the... Oh, normally they focus on the healers. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, I always thought that he focused on the healers to do that line attack, but obviously not, because the healer was behind me. Let's see if he focuses on anybody. I don't know whether he's focusing on me. So he's going to do the balls thing again at some point. Yeah, he's going to do it now. I'm going to go over here. Right, reds. I want a black. I need a black. I can't have any more reds. I need a black. Here's a black. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get him. Oh crap, what colour did I just get? I'll get a black here because I haven't got any other colours on me anyways. Any more? Any more for any more? No. Ah! I thought it's frozen then, like I thought it was disconnected. That took a while, didn't it? Bloody hell. Wait, 3. Oh, yeah. No, obviously doesn't focus on the healers, so I almost lied to you. Sorry about that. Could have sworn that he focused on the healers with that attack. Obviously, I'm chatting poo-poo. And then we'll go in here, let it suck us in. Okay. So, tanks need to go in there. It needs to be nobody but the tanks. We've got to wait for the ethereal tear. And then we've got an LB. People don't go in. People don't go in. People don't go in. Right, someone's on the ethereal tear. Nice one. Right, I wasn't watching who did that, but whoever did that LB, you absolute legend. Yeah, this has gone quite smoothly actually, compared to normal. GG. Ah. GG, TY. No. Oh, you could have taken Minfilia still though. You didn't have to let her go. Let's get off that. Oh, give tanky comms. Bless.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come? Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, You will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
What? What trickery is this? No. No! You cannot! No!
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free! Concentrate! Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light. Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Master Louis, I understand now. The choice you made in death. There is life. Farewell, Eorzea. You damned old coot.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moonbreeder. She's gone. You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Eorzea know?
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, How I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Well, Jesus Christ. I was almost welling up. The one thing that people can never say about this game is it doesn't have a good story, because it bloody does. Oh. Well, that's the first, like, tearjerker of the whole game. I mean, like, the whole game. So you've got quite a few more coming up, from what I remember. Never have I seen Eorzea so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Sharlayan Manor to celebrate Moonbreeder's life and mourn her passing. And she died right where I was standing. As Moonbreeder was native of Sharlayan, I feel it only fitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It is a monument found at Rotherfrost, and it is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. So I can't even take the mick out of her voice now. it's such a sad moment. My goodness. Right, I am going to end the video there. I know I keep saying it like in recent videos, but we're getting so close to Heavensward now. I can taste it. I can taste the snow. And you'll notice that I have been my levels have been going up in a few videos, and that's because I've been doing roulettes off video. Obviously I'm not going to do them. Well, because it'll just waste time and nobody wants to see that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. Please like, subscribe and comment. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.